It's Hunter, and you're watching another episode of Just Hunter. Today, I decided to share with you all some of my poems. I write my poems in this little notebook my mom got me. It's just a little notebook, and it has lines in it, of course. And I just write really anything in here, journal entries, poems. I started getting into poetry like maybe 7th, 8th grade, around there. So I'll share with you about 3 poems that I have. So let's get started. Disclaimer, these are kind of just drafts. I kind of just wrote these. So feel free to critique them, help me out in my poetry writing in the comments below. Yeah, okay. Lately I've been so confused, and I seem to trust less and less. With all this beep that's been happening all at the same time, they say I'm the controller of my own life, that I need to take control of my own life, but yet I can't seem to find the remote, so I'm stuck on the same channel, stagnant, broken, and just simply confused. And lately I've been waking up in the morning searching for my motivation, so I keep in my mind the woman who told me that I'd be stupid not to use my voice, and for that I say thank you. But I don't understand how I can be grateful for the people getting shot, the disappointments being made, the expectations yet to be met, and I'm tired of getting my hopes up. And this is the kind of thing that brings me back to the same feeling of confusion. Lying in bed like a fish out of water, I want to be replenished. I want the same joy I had when we got our first black president. I want the same butterflies I had when my middle school crush told me he liked me. I want the same accountability I had when my best friend kept that one secret. I want the same security I had knowing that I was safe to play in my own streets. I want the same motivation knowing there's a plan for my life, because right now I just don't know. And maybe it's the Leo in me, but I hate being clueless. Right now, in this point in my life, it seems like we're going through a revolution, and even though I know it needs to happen, in my head I'm thinking, why now? Why me? Why are we going through this Great Depression and it's not even about the money? But it's always about the money, right? It's all about keeping your image, right? Fuck your feelings, right? But when did your image go from being about your smarts, beliefs, and opinions to being about how many followers you have on Instagram? Or your $250 Jordans? Or falling in love with the opposite sex because in the grand scheme of things, none of that even matters. But it's all about the money. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. But let's just take the dollar signs out of it for a moment. When did life stop being about doing the things you love? When were my dreams of being a superhero crushed? Was it when she asked me what my plan B was? I don't even understand why I need a plan B. And that's when Hunter comes out. She doesn't like being told no, but go ahead and tell her no, because it's only going to make her work harder. And just like her name, she's going to hunt down her dreams and be someone different. I am Hunter, and I will be different, and I will succeed. Gonna move on to poem number 2. So the second poem I wrote in my phone, so I will be reading it off of here. Okay. This is called Waiting For. What are we waiting for? This is a question of nude recognition, the philosophy of life. What are we waiting for? High hopes and high dreams, but no satisfaction, blindsiding the situation. What are we waiting for? They say I have time, but the time is now. Wanting and striving, so what am I waiting for? Not wanting to be the first, nor the last. So what are you waiting for? A question followed by common answers of doctor, lawyer, basketball player. So what are you waiting for? Ignorance clouding your mind, right? So go fill out a form and get back to me later. What are we waiting for? Because if time is money and money is time, then we're all just here bored and broke. So what are we waiting for? We don't need anybody to clean up our messes, make our decisions, or market our feelings and thoughts to the masses. We don't need anybody to do our work. Be that person. We got that in us. So the question still lingers. What am I? What are you? What are we waiting for? This is my last and final poem. And it's called Move to the Sound of Your Heartbeat. Here we go. Every time I see you, I take note, recording your structure, your physique. I start at your feet and move up your tall, muscular legs to your rock torso. It reminds me how you're my boulder. Baby, you hold me down. Baby, I get to your chest warm and inviting, like I've reached the core of the earth. Baby, your heartbeat is the jingle that refuses to escape my head. I bop my head just thinking about it. Baby, and as I go up to your face, I can't help but drool over your lips, so juicy. They make my lips juicy. I feel your tender kiss, gentle, yet you take control. Baby, you're a hypnotist. Baby, you make me go under, 'cause when I look into your eyes, I realize that you are my personal high. Baby, I'm addicted. 'Cause when I look at you and you stare into my eyes, you communicate to me like we have our own secret language. You tell me it's okay, that everything is okay, that despite what's going on, and you got me and I am okay. And your embrace is my armor in this thing you call life. Your heartbeat, my energy drink. Baby, you keep me going. And I would like to think this isn't just love's curse, but deep down inside I know that it is, that these are the symptoms to falling. And baby, I'm falling in L. Let's just get away. Fuck the obstacles that come my way. Forget our past, because we all have a past. And baby, I'm willing to accept your flaws. Oh, I'm over it. Over denying the feelings that I have for you. Because baby, it's been more than a year and my heart's still way too attached to you. Be vulnerable. Because every time you hold me, I can tell that you're vulnerable. And baby, that's one of your best qualities. E, exaggerating. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but imagine us baby, we can conquer the world. But unfortunately, in this moment in time, I don't know where we stand. And baby, I wrote this poem for you. I know that it's weird, but baby, when I say this poem, I'm thinking of you. And I know that I broke your heart. But what you need to see is that I moved to the sound of your heartbeat. Yeah. So those were only 3 of my poems. Put some comments below and tell me if you like this kind of thing. I can do more of this if you want to see my flow, my what. But